Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring a topic that's both intriguing and complex, and that's Scottie Pippen's evolving perspective on the greatest of all time debate. Scottie, a pivotal figure in the Chicago Bulls dynasty, has been vocal about his views on who holds the GOAT title. However, his opinions have shifted over the years, leading to discussions and debates among fans and analysts alike. Let's journey through Pippen's statements, understand the context behind them, and explore the broader implications of his comments.
You could have LeBron or Michael. Who you picking?
Well, that's a dumb question. You're gonna ask me. I'm gonna take LeBron or Michael. I've never done anything with LeBron, so I wouldn't take LeBron to the movies with me.
Good, okay.
To appreciate Pippen's perspective, it's essential to understand the origins of the GOAT debate in basketball. Before the 1990s, discussions about the greatest player in the NBA were actually rare. The league celebrated its stars, but the idea of crowning a singular greatest player wasn't as prevalent. In a recent interview, Pippen remarked, and I quote, "Before the 90s, I had never in my life heard anything about the GOAT in basketball. I never heard anyone say who's the greatest player in the NBA." This sentiment underscores that the GOAT concept is relatively modern. Legends like Bill Russell with his 11 championships and Wilt Chamberlain with his staggering statistics were celebrated for their contributions, but debates comparing their greatness were not that mainstream. They were rarely pitted up against each other on the all-time rankings. The 1980s brought fierce rivalries, notably between Magic Johnson's Lakers and Larry Bird's Celtics. These matchups elevated the NBA's popularity and set the stage for individual accolades. Yet, even then, the focus remained on team success and rivalries rather than individual supremacy. The late 1980s and early 1990s marked a transformative period for the NBA, largely due to Michael Jordan's emergence as a global icon. His unparalleled combination of scoring ability, athleticism, and competitive drive captivated audiences worldwide. In the 1987-88 NBA season, Jordan achieved a remarkable feat by winning both the MVP and Defensive Player of the Year awards. This dual accomplishment highlighted his dominance on both ends of the court. Around this time, Nike's marketing campaigns featuring the iconic Jumpman logo began to position Jordan as the face of basketball excellence. Scottie Pippen, Jordan's teammate and a Hall of Famer in his own right, has been an influential voice in the basketball discussion. His insights carry weight given his first-hand experience and success in the league. In May 2017, Pippen was asked whether LeBron James had passed Kobe Bryant.
I don't think he's surpassed Kobe at all, no. And I don't think he should be compared to either of those players because they play different positions. Kobe and Michael are both two guards. They're both scorers. They're mostly like a Kyrie. They're looking to score the basketball when it hit their hand. They're not looking to make plays for anybody on the floor. They're not looking to, be a facilitator. That's the role that LeBron plays because he's such a dominant and powerful force, and he's a great passer. I like to compare him to Magic.
This statement emphasized Pippen's view that positional differences make direct comparisons challenging. But by December 2017, Pippen's stance appeared to shift. He commented, "The numbers don't lie, he's right there, he's probably right now ahead of Michael Jordan." However, shortly after, he added a caveat, emphasizing that the importance of championships was a real factor. He said, and I quote, "I don't think he's surpassed Michael from a basketball standpoint, but statistically, he probably has."
The numbers don't lie. He's right there. He probably will never catch him in terms of MVP.
Okay.
But in terms of statistics, LeBron is right there. And when you look across the board, not just scoring, check his assists, check his rebounds, he's probably ahead of Jordan.
Oh my God!
These nuanced views highlight Pippen's internal conflict in comparing players from different eras and with varying playing styles, as well as his own agenda. As LeBron James continued to build his legacy, Pippen's assessments evolved. In May 2018, he flipped again. He expressed reservations about comparing LeBron to Michael, saying, "We can't compare those guys, we have to look at the different eras and how they played." By February 2019, Pippen seemed to revert to a more critical stance on LeBron, asserting, "When I look at LeBron, he's not what Michael was as a player, he's not even what Kobe was."
When I look at LeBron, he's not what Michael was as a player. He's not even what Kobe Bryant was as a player. So when you talk about trying to compare Michael's instinct, his ability to take over games, his ability to want to have that last shot.
And demoralize you.
Yes.
And scare the living hell out of you.
LeBron doesn't have that gene.
So, Scottie.
That's not in him.
Right.
Kobe has that gene.
These fluctuations in opinion reflect the complexities inherent in the GOAT debate, especially when considering players' differing roles, competition levels, and the evolution of the game. In more recent discussions, Pippen has taken a broader view, questioning the very premise of the GOAT debate in team sports. He stated, "You can't ask me who's the GOAT between LeBron and Michael. Neither of them are my GOATs. They both won differently."
It's not even worth talking about
The two of them.
when you ask who's better, LeBron or Michael. You can't ask me who's the GOAT between LeBron and Michael. Neither one of them are GOATs. They both won differently. You can't put them at the top of the pinnacle.
This is Pippen changing again, and by this point it's getting exhausting. Pippen also highlighted Magic Johnson's impact, suggesting, "Magic Johnson to me is a bigger GOAT than anyone."
Magic Johnson to me is a bigger GOAT than anybody because of how he led, how he brought a whole team, how when the greatest scorer in the game, Kareem, was not there, and him as a rookie
Center.
steps in and plays a position that no one even knew he could play. That's transcending what you can do as a player.
Scottie Pippen's frequent flip-flopping on the GOAT debate may also stem from his complicated relationship with Michael Jordan. While they formed one of the most iconic duos in NBA history, their partnership was not without tension. Many believe that Pippen's shifting opinions are influenced by lingering resentment towards Jordan. Pippen has openly criticized Jordan over the years, especially after retiring, and especially after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which many viewed as heavily favoring Jordan's perspective. Pippen expressed frustration. This sense of being overshadowed may explain why Pippen is hesitant to unequivocally crown Jordan as the GOAT. Additionally, Pippen's criticism of Jordan often contrasts with his praise for other players like LeBron James, who Pippen has described as the ultimate team player in the past. Some fans argue that Pippen's wavering views on the GOAT debate stem from jealousy of Jordan's worldwide acclaim, or LeBron's ability to dominate in every facet of the game, which was something he was known for. This may be a controversial take, but it's worth considering. Pippen himself has downplayed comparisons by saying, "LeBron is a more complete player than Michael ever was. He does everything, scores, passes, rebounds, defends, but if I had to pick a teammate, I'd still pick MJ because I know how competitive he is." His comments reveal an interesting dichotomy. On one hand, Pippen admires LeBron's all-round brilliance. On the other hand, he continues to value Jordan's singular focus and unparalleled will to win.
The way LeBron James play, Michael Jordan was never asked to play that way because I took that away from him. I was the point forward. I was the facilitator. Michael Jordan is a scorer. He was a defender. He played the game as complete as LeBron James did when he needed to, but he was asked to score the basketball, and that's what he was great at. And there's no game that I would ever play in and pick LeBron James over Michael Jordan.
No game.
No game.
So now you're just being
Not if
firm
I'm trying
about
to
it.
win.
This divergence keeps his GOAT takes unpredictable, frustrating fans who want consistency. Pippen's ever-changing stance raises an important question. Does constantly switching sides diminish the credibility of his opinion? In sports, consistency actually matters. Fans and analysts look to former players for insights rooted in experience and elite analysis. Yet, Pippen's views often feel emotionally driven, influenced by personal feelings or external narratives. For example, his criticism of Jordan often appears tied to unresolved issues from their playing days, while his praise for LeBron may reflect admiration for a player who embodies teamwork in a way Pippen values deeply and did himself. These biases make it hard to separate his objective analysis from personal feelings. Furthermore, Pippen's recent comments on Magic Johnson being the GOAT feel more like an attempt to sidestep the Jordan vs. LeBron debate altogether, rather than a fully thought out argument. While Magic's greatness is undeniable, his name rarely comes up in modern GOAT discussions, making Pippen's claim feel out of touch. So where does this all leave us? Scottie Pippen's shifting views on the GOAT debate are fascinating, frustrating, and at times illuminating. His insights on teamwork and the evolution of basketball add value to the conversation, but his inability to commit to a consistent opinion undermines his credibility. By allowing personal feelings, whether it's frustration with Jordan or admiration for LeBron or jealousy of LeBron, to influence his takes, Pippen plays a dangerous game. He risks being seen as a flip-flopper, someone whose opinions are shaped by emotions rather than logic, experience, or analysis. As fans, it's important to respect Pippen's perspective while also recognizing its limitations. His contributions to the game are undeniable, but his takes on the GOAT debate should be taken with a grain of salt. What do you think about Scottie Pippen's ever-changing views on the GOAT debate? I would love to hear from you. Do you agree with his claim that there is no true GOAT in sports? Or do you think his opinions are too clouded by personal biases to really take seriously? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more upcoming videos and NBA content. My name is Damian Peters, this is Basketball Network. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.